Guys, today I'm back with another video. This video is serious. So I gotta tell you a story. It's about this woman. Well, her name was Josephine Gray. They said she used stuff to confuse judges and she even killed her own husband. That's why they say you gotta be careful of people that you hang around. Cause you never know about them. This is when the story became dark. They said she used power, spiritual stuff to make officers confused, to make them not really believe. Even people that hang around, they said, was realizing the difference just about. If people feel like something bad was happening to him, I don't know if he did something to her. I don't know what happened, but they should have did something. They should have really followed her, because I would have followed her and tried to see what was going on, see what she was doing, because you never know. And I don't talk about these things because I know these things real, and this thing is deeper than we ever could find. The Josephine Gray. I want to know is, why did they even follow him? If they noticed a change of him when he with her, they should have took that to signs something going on. I don't know what it is, but even God don't like when people use their spiritual powers for bad. Use it for good. Get close with good light, I'm not saying that, people evil and stuff. I'm just going to say, I don't know what happened in her situation, but even people around her noticed that they said the change of him when he around her, but when he with them, he act back the same. I would have followed her. Yup. They said I would have been stalking, but if she doing this, then I would have to follow. Made me confused about this whole story is because she really had the power to make judge and juries confused about this. Eventually you get caught, because when you do stuff like that, energy come back on, good or bad. And people that's connected to the spiritual and that's spiritual, notice you don't even have to be spiritual, because a lot of stuff is spiritual. The trees, the moon, the stars, different planets, that's all spiritual. People don't realize how deep it might be. Somebody messing with you, your people at school probably beating you up, people bullying you, but that ain't a good idea to do, because eventually what they do, it will come back on them. You don't gotta do that to them, because it will always come back on them. Now if you got to and you gotta fight them, then I can't tell you because I ain't gonna do it, But like I said before, if you do it to help people and do it for good reasons, this don't do that. I wouldn't do it at all, I'm just saying, but because I think I got my power within and I don't gotta do stuff. I could just use natural, do myself, and I wouldn't be crazy, do that to nobody. But this story shows how a lot of movies been taken from other real life events and be put into movies so people to watch it, but it's really some added, but some is actually visuality, real and reality. Well, that's just how stuff is, and that's how a lot of stuff in movies really get done. But this said at 1990, before he was a worker at some place in a scheduler. But I want to know is, if some people that she didn't get to do that stuff to, how they didn't pick up on it and follow her. I would have followed her. I would have been trying to see, especially if I don't know if he evil or not. But I still don't think he deserved that, nobody. But she a service manager at an elementary school. And what was crazy is because people don't realize, these stuff is old, these symbols and stuff. What's crazy about this whole story to me is because when you think about this story, a lot of stuff be ancient, about people knowing, it be good ancient or bad. Because I notice how a lot of people put up a lot of stuff. And I want to know is, what do y'all think about it? Comment down below, because this got crazier and crazier to me. Because they said back then she was popular, people liked her before she was with him, and I think she been connected to this stuff or been doing this stuff, but it got deeper when I think she met him. They said when she first got with him, they noticed a big change in his actions when he with her. They said she was controlling. They said, well, I don't know, because a lot of people that do this before her probably was getting beat on, but they said she wasn't getting beat on. They said she wasn't getting beat on. She was just doing it. This I guess to take over, be controlling. And that's just what it was, they said. But when I read upon this story, I was just sitting, because I watch stories all the time on my channel because I want to know about stuff before I just say something or before I just speak about something in a song or something else. That's why I don't want to immediately just say, oh, this about this person, this, because I could be wrong. It is talking on the internet like people do all the time, but don't be studying stuff or learn about it. But with her, she should have did something else, like I don't know. But this, it went deeper. But who am I to judge? Cause no mistake is better than another. Who or anybody to judge? That's why when people judge stuff when they first see, I be looking like them. Like, I mean, I do think this was sick. It was sick. It was sick. It was what it was. It was sick. You should never do this to nobody. I don't condone that. I don't tell y'all. I wouldn't tell y'all to do this to anybody. Well, this crazy. But people that got enemies or that don't got enemies, don't just go around doing this to people. Don't. Cause people think that energy stuff fake. People think when they say, "Oh, I'm spiritual," or "Oh, I believe in God," that stuff don't matter. Do you know it's something that created it? Like on some real alley stuff, I don't play that at all. Like with this story, it was sad to me though, cause I don't want to see nobody that's hurting. All I'm gonna say is, be careful what you do. Even if people hurt you, don't just go around doing stuff. You know, like people think that like a lot of stuff is fake. They think that a lot of stuff, everything comes from something. The movies, the videos, good or bad. Because you get to choose what energy you want to put out there to the world. And it will stay forever. Not just with the internet, but forever within. Now it could change, but it's up to you. Well, I say, you do gotta be careful who you're around too. Because people you're around, you could think they regular, but they could be out to get you, you know. Or they could just wanna use you for something bigger, for evil energy, or for evil things and powers. So you do gotta be careful. Especially if you say you spiritual. Cause you spiritual can affect you. So don't ever say it's just a religion, cause it's not. Yeah, but they definitely could be out to get you. Either they could be out to get you physically or spiritually. And people get mad when I said, they say, oh, is this a religion? If it's just a religion, why aren't you believing it? Like, you could be pinning yourself in something like, and you just saying it's a religion. Like, it's not as a religion. It's really not. Because it's deeper. It might be you could say a practice. But it ain't just no religion. Because we were spiritual before we was physical. And that's a fact. And that's what people don't understand. Why you think, to this day, they couldn't even find any stuff? Why you think it took them a minute to find out what she was doing? People think that stuff, even though what she was doing was different than versus what other people was doing, but people don't realize is, right now when I'm in the bathroom, so I'll be more loud, what people don't realize is, even when people be doing that board games, I think that's weird. When I see them in movies, I look suspicious at them. Because I know it came from something. I know they didn't just make up that. They didn't just say, oh, I won't make up a board. Somebody, that stuff been out for as long as I don't know what. Just know it been out before me and you. That's why I say, even when I noticed that in the Annabelle movie, talk about it. At first I don't think it's Annabelle. Maybe it's the deers, maybe the deer. But that came from something. Because even the actor said that when they call something, like do a different way or practice, whatever, they felt it. You know why? Because energy is real. That stuff is real. It's not no game, okay? If you say you're spiritual, you know we were spiritual before we was physical, but yeah, even if you say you're spiritual, you know. That's why you gotta be careful. That's why my music, I'm not talking about this no more, but my music, I even do a little hints about, stories and this stuff. But people don't be paying attention. That's how you know. We need to be paying attention to who we're around. That's why people be like, oh, I want friends. It's good to want friends. Good friends. But not always be around people because you never know. And people, be careful what you say too. Like, I know you don't mean that probably. Like, what you do sometimes. But you do gotta be careful what you do too and who you be around. This shows. Cause this was some deep stuff. People might not think it was deep, but like even with that movie, that TV show when they show stories of like the little dolls and the little boy took the paper and he ripped his dad up. People thought that was fake. They took that from something. Now, of course, some stuff was added to a newer version. It's older now. At first, it was a little new, but it's not really new no more because it got older. Like, look what year we now. But yeah, think about that. But like I said before, people think that this stuff go back centuries with ancestors at that, and they make deals up if they would make it come back on people that do good. They do all that stuff. Why you think they even saying Annabelle? I heard about that man go, but I don't want that energy. The reason why Annabelle got away with that is because they let her by being scared of her. Fear is a power. It's an energy. The energy of fear is real. Don't never fear nothing. Nothing that can't beat you. You should never fear it because it wants you to be scared of it because it wants you to think that can beat you. Now, with her situation, what she did, it was very wrong, Imagine, I don't know if his mom, I don't know. Imagine what the parents feel like. Like, that's their son. And imagine what her mom feeling like. I don't know her mom never, but, like, you really gotta think about that stuff. Like, people, when y'all do this stuff, just think about it. Like, just think about that. Like, imagine what these people's parents feel like. Like, you don't care. Like, it's just sad. And people should have followed her. Like, people should have really followed her, if you ask me. Because if I feel like they're a little suspicious and they're on somebody I know, I'm following them. I need to see what's going on, what it is. Like, I need to see. I need to, like, really watch. Like, I would have been really watching her, like, making sure, like, not saying watch her like that, like, but actually watching, like, make sure, like, she not crazy, man. But this is the end for the story. And I want to make sure y'all comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about this. And you could watch other videos of people talking about it, breaking down probably. And you could watch this one too. But make sure y'all stay safe. Be careful who you're around. Make sure you pray. Love y'all. Stay woke. Stay blessed.